Hello, Steve Kendall, Security Pacific Real Estate, Richmond, California. This morning, I reached for a pencil to start a shopping list, and as I pulled away, the pencil slipped from my grip towards the floor. I reacted quickly and was able to catch it. And then I said, "Thank you, Uncle Elvin." Now you may be wondering why I would thank my uncle for catching my pencil. Let me explain. When I was a kid, my Uncle Elvin owned a liquor store. And there were times when my mom would take me there to her brother's store for a visit. When we were about to leave, my uncle would walk me to his candy display and say, "Pick one." Now, of course, I loved that and would carefully make my selection. And as we left, I was one happy boy. One time, when Mom and I were there and about to leave, my uncle made his usual offer. And this time, as I reached for a candy bar, it started to slip out of my hand. I quickly reacted and was able to catch it in midair. My uncle then said, "Wow, you've got great coordination." And I said, "Thank you, Uncle Elvin." Now what I find interesting is I still remember his words to this day, every time something slips out of my hand. Usually, I catch whatever it is, and when I do, I always say, "Thank you, Uncle Elvin." Walking home from elementary school one day with my friend, he said, "Step on a crack and break your mother's back." Of course, I would do everything in my power to not step on a crack. Today, I walk regularly around my neighborhood and I find myself intentionally avoiding cracks. Isn't it interesting that something someone said so many years ago still sticks in my mind? Do you have a saying or a memory of something someone did or said that's still with you? It can be a positive memory or a bad memory. I bet you do. Are you willing to share it? I find it fascinating how our brains work. It remembers everything. All the more reason to be careful of what you say to yourself and others. Today, will you make an extra effort to pay attention to what you say to yourself and others? I think you'll be quite surprised by how often not so good thoughts show up and are expressed. Do your best to make sure that what you say is helpful to yourself and those around you. What you say can last a lifetime. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.